Hi, good afternoon. Well, we are going to continue saving limits, okay? So as you remember, we have seen three methods, and now we are going to see the fourth method, okay? The first one was a polynomial to get all the common numbers and factors and get a smaller a polynomial of a lower level. The second method was two squares, so you get the square root of each one, and you make two factors that have one positive and one negative and were conjugated. So you can have a factor that you can simplify with the denominator. Okay, the third method was the perfect trinomial square that you remember there were two squares and a double two squares that you can have the square root of each one, the square root of another one, and then if you multiply them and you multiply them by 2 or you give it twice, you will get the third number, okay? And well, the sign will be given by the number in the middle because the squares will be always positive. Now we're going to see the fourth method. This is another trinomial of monomials, but these are not two. The third number is not the double of the multiplication of the two squares. So, for example, I will give you here an example that will be m squared minus 3m minus 28. Okay, so we see here that 28 has no square, okay? So this is not a perfect square trinomial. Then here you have to check which number, this number has both the number and the variable, okay? So the one that you have to look for is this one. So you have to look for two numbers that multiplied give you this number, and so you will imagine which number can be that you multiply and give you the 28. So you put m here, and then they have to be multiplied, give 28, and then you see this number. If this is negative, means that they are different. If this is positive, means that they are the same number. For example, if it is possible, it will be cat and cat, or dog and dog, okay? If it's negative, it will be a cat and a dog, or a dog and a cat, okay? So that means different, okay? So here we will have, and then this other number will give you the value of the biggest. Okay, so the biggest number will be negative, and the smallest will be positive. Okay, so the biggest will be positive. So this will be negative, and this will be positive. Then you have to find two numbers that multiply, get a 28, and subtract, because one is positive and the other negative, is 3. So which number do you think it is? Which one do you think? You have to multiply twice. Okay, 4 times 7. Okay, 4 times 7. Okay, 7 is the biggest. We put here 7, and we put here 4. Okay, 7 times 4 will be 28. And negative 7 plus 4 will be negative 3. Okay, so this is the answer. So you will have here two factors. One of these ones you can simplify with the denominator and save the limit. Okay, well, we can check another example that you have positive here. Okay, for example, positive will be x squared plus 25 plus 100. X squared plus 25 x plus 105, 150. Okay, so you have like this. Okay. So this 150 is a 0, okay? So first you check. There are two x's. We have here one x, and we have here another x. Okay. And then we have to have two numbers that multiply. You get 150. And check here, we have positive. Positive means that both are the same. Cat, cat, or dog, dog. Positive, positive, or negative, negative. And if you have here a positive, it means that both are positive, okay? So we'll put here positive and positive. Okay, so look for two numbers that when you multiply will get 150. And when you add them, because both are positive, we'll give it 25, okay? Which numbers will be? $15 times 10. Yes, okay. So 15 times 12, 10, 15 times 10. Okay, if we multiply 15 times 10, we get 150. And if we add 15 plus 10, we get 25. So these two are the answer, okay? So remember, this will tell you if there are the same signs, and this one will give you the clue about or which is the biggest if they are different, or which are the signs if they are the same, okay? So thank you for your attention.